Donnie Mapp here. Listen, I know it's the 4th of July and everyone's busy today and you've got a lot of plans, but give yourself just a few minutes to be able to make a decision that will change the rest of your life. See, serving in this community that I do, being a pastor of a church, I watch over the flock which God has entrusted me with. I spend time learning about them. I spend time learning about the people that are in this community. So I spend a lot of time doing these things, looking at people's lives and looking at their attitudes about the life that they have. And there seems to be a same theme that recurs over and over and over again, and it's that God's people are wore out, they're tired, and they're beat down. And now, before you get me started, listen, I know bad things come our way. I know that we don't have control over that. I know that Satan is doing his work out there the best that he can to wear us out and beat us down. And I know that sickness does come. I know that genetics do play a factor. I do know that you don't have control over what the CEO of your company decides to do tomorrow if they decide to shut the doors. I understand all those things. But my thing that I want to bring to you today is, what about changing the things that you do have control over? See, the scriptures tell us that we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. And I believe that now, as Christians, now is the time, not yesterday, not tomorrow, today is the time that we start living like the people that we are. See, time and time again, I find there to really be two main reasons why people are in these positions of depression, why people are in these positions of just being wore out and tired and living unhappy and unfulfilled lives. And it's that they have a lack of devotion and determination. See, the scriptures tell us in Proverbs 16:3, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." See, I know there are plenty of things that you don't have control over, as we've already said, but even in the midst of those things, you do have control over what you're doing. Commit those works that you are doing unto the Lord, and then the way you think about these things, the way you feel about these things will surely follow. You see, if you got to get up and do something, and you should decide today that today's the day that I'm going to get up and do something about my life. God has blessed me with so much. I think you should give 100% of what you have. And listen, those are not Donnie's thoughts. Those are God's thoughts. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might." So let me tell you today, if you're going to go to work, do better than anyone else. Work harder than anyone else. Be the one that everyone wants to gossip about at work. Be the one that everyone wants to talk about. That's the one that spends all their time over there with the boss. That's the one that gets here before anybody else. That's the one that stays later than everybody else. Who are they trying to impress? You know, if you're going to go to school, make the best grades. Be the one that all the other kids look at and they say, "Oh, well, look at the bookworm over there. Look at our little valedictorian." Be that one. Make something of your life. Be devoted to what you're doing. Make a decision of devotion today. If you're going to be an athlete, then be the best athlete there is. Run harder, run faster. Coach says run 1 mile, run 2 miles. If he tells you to do 10 push-ups, do 20. If he tells you to go out there and run this route 5 times, run it 10. Do that extra just to show yourself that you can do more than you're asked. Be the one that puts in the effort beyond what you're being asked for. Be the one that puts in the effort beyond what you're being paid for. Well, let me tell you, you come home, you got to clean your house. No, you don't have to clean your house. You clean your house for you because you want a clean house. It's not something you have to do. It's something you want to do. And clean it like you're getting paid for it. Clean it like the president is coming to see it today. Your kid says, "Hey, listen, Dad, Mom, I want to go throw the football." Listen, don't just go out there and throw the football with them. Go out there and throw it and make it feel like the Super Bowl for them, okay? Make it the best time that they've ever had. You say, "Listen, I'm tired. You don't understand. I already work so many hours a day. I already have so many responsibilities. My schedule is full. I just really don't have the time. My mind is going in so many directions." Well, can I ask you something today? What is different about you and the other people who have made something? They are moving forward in the ministry. They are moving forward in service to God. They are moving forward in their life. They are moving forward in their plans. They are reaching their goals. What's different? It's that they're devoted to what they're doing. They've made a decision to get up and be devoted, and they're not lacking the other half that you likely are lacking today, which you can make a decision to take hold of today, knowing that you're more than a conqueror. They're not only devoted, see, they're not only going to do more than most people will do when they see this video. They're not only going to get up today and say, "You know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit this to the Lord, and I'm going to do it." But they're doing even more beyond that. They're going to a stage where they are also dedicated. They are determined to reach that goal. They have determination which knows no bounds. They've given themselves over to it. And that is the difference. They've put these things in action and been determined about it because they're pushing forward every day. Well, I could only do 9 push-ups today. Well, I'm doing 10 tomorrow. Well, I only did 10 yesterday. Well, I'm doing 11 tomorrow. Well, I'm telling you, I got tired today at 3 o'clock at work. Well, I'm not getting tired till 4 tomorrow. Well, I got tired at 4 today. Well, I'm not getting tired till 5 tomorrow. Well, I quit at 6 today. I'm not quitting till 7 tomorrow. You got to put in all the effort that you have. You think you don't have more, but you do. You have so much more. Whenever life has required more of you, you've been able to give it. Why don't you make a decision to take control of that and give it? Control the things which God has given you the ability to control. See, 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." See, devotion is nothing without action. And then action is nothing without dedication to it, without being determined that I'm going to do this time and time again, even if I fail. So when you get tired, I say get moving. Okay, you're tired today. So is everyone else. Get moving. God has blessed you with the breath of life. Breathe it. Use it. Do something with the gift that God has given you. Well, you're depressed. Yeah, a lot of people are. Well, smile anyway. God has not only given you life if you're born again, but given it abundantly to you. Take advantage of what God has given you and have control over the things He's given you control over. You say, well, listen, I've failed so many times and I've fallen. Well, get back up. If God can make the lame to walk, He can make you who has legs to walk. So I want to leave you with this morning. The life you have today is the one that you wanted yesterday. You may not believe that, but it's true. And the life that you'll have tomorrow will be the one that you built today. Scripture still tell us, ask and ye shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. You'll never receive without asking, and you'll never find without seeking. You've got to put these things into action and remember who you are, who God created you to be, and that is more than a conqueror through Him that loved us. You can do it. You can reach your goals. You can serve God further than you ever dreamed. You can be the one that goes down in someone's history book of being, if it hadn't been for them, my life would not be the same today. You can be the one that they say, if it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't know Christ today. You can be the one who everybody else said couldn't do it, but does do it. If they say you can't, great, do it anyway. If you feel like you can't, great. Tell yourself, yes, I can, and I'll move forward anyway for the glory of God and His service. It's time to quit talking, friends, and not only be devoted, but be determined about the things you're going to do. This is Brother Donnie Matt. My hope and prayer for you is that the next 4th of July won't be as good as this one, but it will be better.